Key point 1: Preparation is key. The first step in preparation is to understand your prospect. Research their industry, business, pain points, and needs. This knowledge is your ammunition. It allows you to speak directly to their challenges and demonstrate that you've done your homework. Armed with insights, you can tailor your pitch. Rather than using a generic script, your pitch becomes a customized solution to your prospect's specific problems. This personalization greatly increases your chances of grabbing their attention. When you speak to your prospect, you want them to see you as a trusted advisor, not just another salesperson. Preparation allows you to present yourself as an expert in their industry. Share relevant case studies or success stories that showcase your expertise. During cold calls, objections are inevitable. However, proper preparation equips you to handle objections confidently. You can anticipate objections and have well-thought-out responses at the ready. Preparation helps you create a smooth and natural conversation flow. You won't come across as scripted or robotic, but rather as someone genuinely interested in helping the prospect. In the world of cold calling, time is of the essence. Adequate preparation ensures that you make the most of your call time. You won't waste precious seconds stumbling over basic questions or fumbling for information. When you're well prepared, your confidence soars. Confidence is contagious and can be sensed by the prospect on the other end of the line. Your assertiveness can make a positive impression. Lastly, preparation makes you adaptable. Even with a well-crafted plan, you should be ready to pivot based on the prospect's responses. Preparedness allows you to think on your feet and adjust your approach as needed. Key point 2: Craft a compelling opening. The key to a compelling opening is to start with a hook, an attention-grabbing statement or question that piques your prospect's interest. One effective approach is to address a pain point your prospect might be experiencing. By showing that you understand their challenges, you immediately establish relevance. Your prospect's time is precious. Offer them something of value right at the beginning, whether it's a solution to a problem or a valuable insight. Whenever possible, personalize your opening. Mention something specific to your prospect, such as their industry, recent news about their company, or a common connection. While a compelling opening is vital, it's equally important to keep it concise. Avoid long-winded introductions that may lose the prospect's interest. Crafting a compelling opening is a skill that improves with practice. Rehearse different openings, seek feedback, and refine your approach. Be prepared to adapt based on your prospect's responses. If they show interest or curiosity, capitalize on that momentum to steer the conversation in the right direction. Confidence in your opening statement is essential. It's contagious and can set a positive tone for the rest of the call. Don't be afraid to test different opening approaches and iterate based on what works best. Each call can be a learning opportunity to refine your technique. Key point 3: Active listening. Active listening starts with genuinely caring about what your prospect is saying. When you show that you're interested in their challenges and needs, it builds rapport and trust. Encourage your prospect to share more by asking open-ended questions. These questions require more than a simple yes or no response, fostering a deeper conversation. To show that you're actively listening, paraphrase what your prospect says and seek clarification when needed. This not only demonstrates your engagement but also ensures you understand their perspective. Resist the urge to interrupt your prospect. Let them finish their thoughts before responding. Interrupting can be perceived as disrespectful and can disrupt the flow of the conversation. Empathizing with your prospect's challenges and validating their feelings can go a long way in building a connection. Show that you understand their perspective and acknowledge their concerns. Taking notes during the call helps you remember important details and reinforces your active listening. It also shows your prospect that their words are valued. Incorporate verbal cues like "I see" or "that makes sense" to show you're engaged. Nonverbal cues like nodding and maintaining eye contact also convey your attentiveness. Periodically summarize the key points your prospect has shared. This not only ensures mutual understanding but also provides an opportunity for your prospect to correct any misinterpretations. Active listening helps you identify your prospect's concerns. Address these concerns effectively to show that you're not just hearing them but also taking action to meet their needs. Key point 4: Overcoming objections. To be prepared, anticipate common objections that prospects might raise. These could include pricing concerns, not having enough information, or the classic "I'm not interested." When an objection arises, it's essential to stay calm and composed. Maintain a positive tone and avoid becoming defensive or argumentative. Acknowledge the prospect's objection and validate their perspective. Let them know you understand their concern. This builds trust and shows empathy. To address objections effectively, ask clarifying questions. This not only helps you better understand the objection but also allows the prospect to express themselves fully. Instead of arguing, focus on providing solutions. Explain how your product or service can address the prospect's concerns and meet their needs. Share success stories or testimonials from satisfied customers. This social proof can help overcome objections related to trust or skepticism. When facing pricing objections, be strategic. Emphasize the value and benefits of your offering. You can also explore flexible pricing options or payment plans. After addressing the objection, summarize what you've discussed and confirm that the prospect is now comfortable with your solution. Sometimes, prospects may raise multiple objections. Be patient and methodical in addressing each one, ensuring that they are fully satisfied with your responses. Every objection is an opportunity to learn and improve. Keep a record of objections you encounter and how you successfully address them for future reference. Key point 5: Build rapport. Your initial greeting sets the tone. Start with a warm and friendly greeting, using the prospect's name if possible. A positive first impression is essential. Show empathy and understanding for the prospect's situation. Let them know that you're here to help and genuinely care about their needs. Authenticity is key in building rapport. Be yourself, and let your genuine personality shine through. Authenticity is something people can sense. Listen actively. Active listening, as we discussed earlier, is a crucial part of building rapport. Show that you're fully engaged in the conversation and value what the prospect is saying. Discover common ground with the prospect. Whether it's shared interests, experiences, or goals, finding commonalities can create a sense of connection. Mirroring and matching involves subtly reflecting the prospect's tone, pace, and language. This can create a sense of alignment and comfort. If the prospect expresses positive affirmations or agreements, build on them. Reinforce their positive sentiments and explore them further. Share relevant insights or information that can benefit the prospect. This positions you as a valuable resource and builds credibility. Always respect the prospect's boundaries. If they seem hesitant or reserved, avoid pushing too hard. Instead, give them space and time to open up. At the end of the call, express sincere gratitude for their time and the opportunity to connect. This leaves a positive impression. Key point 6: Present your solution. Presenting your solution effectively during a cold call is the moment where you can showcase the value and benefits your product or service brings to the prospect. Let's delve deeper into this crucial aspect of cold calling. Before presenting your solution, ensure you have a deep understanding of the prospect's needs. This knowledge will help tailor your presentation to address their specific pain points. Emphasize the key benefits of your solution. Explain how it can solve the prospect's problems, save them time, or enhance their business. Focus on what's most relevant to them. Share real-life examples or case studies that illustrate how your solution has benefited other clients. These success stories provide concrete evidence of your solution's effectiveness. Visual aids and demonstrations can be powerful tools. Use visuals, charts, or product demos to make your solution more tangible and easier to understand. Encourage the prospect to ask questions or raise concerns during your presentation. Address these promptly and comprehensively to alleviate any doubts. Tailor your presentation to match the prospect's communication style and preferences. Some may prefer detailed data, while others might respond better to a story-based approach. Employ persuasive language to convey the value of your solution. Use words and phrases that evoke a sense of urgency and benefit, such as increased efficiency or cost saving. As you conclude your presentation, leave the prospect with a compelling closing statement that summarizes the value proposition and encourages them to take the next step. If applicable, offer customization options that allow the prospect to tailor your solution to their unique needs. This demonstrates flexibility and a commitment to meeting their requirements. After presenting your solution, Follow up promptly with any additional information or materials the prospect might need. This reinforces your dedication to their needs. The assumptive close operates on the assumption that the prospect is ready to move forward. Use phrases like, "When would you like to get started?" Or "Shall we proceed with the next steps?" to gently guide the prospect toward a positive decision. Summarizing the key benefits and value of your solution is a powerful way to reiterate its importance. After presenting your solution, say something like, "Just to recap, this will save you time and money while improving efficiency." If objections resurface during the call, address them directly and then use the objection handling close. After providing a solution to their objection, ask, "Does this address your concerns, or is there anything else you'd like to discuss?" The trial close involves gauging the prospect's readiness to move forward by asking a trial question. For example, "Would you prefer our basic package or our premium package?" This prompts the prospect to consider their options. The takeaway close involves briefly removing the offer or proposal to create a sense of urgency and scarcity. You might say, "I appreciate your time, but I have a limited number of spots available at this price." Don't stop at the initial call. Follow up with personalized emails or additional information to keep the conversation going and nurture the relationship. The key to mastering cold calling is continuous improvement. Analyze your calls, identify areas for enhancement, and adapt your approach accordingly. There you have it, Cold Calling 101. Turning strangers into customers through cold calling takes practice and persistence, but with these key points in mind, you're well on your way to becoming a cold calling pro. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow sales enthusiasts. And remember, the more you practice, the more successful you'll become in the world of cold calling.